Yeah, welcome to FS Global Limited, and today is 18th of November 2022, and this is our daily market forecast. And yesterday we analyzed that we would like to see a pullback from here to here, and then after that we would like to see them swing down, then to go to up again. So let's go straight to 4 hours so you can see what we're talking about. So yesterday we were able to get this particular push to the upside, and what are we seeing? We're seeing them now they've broken this structure, and they are now coming back to this particular order block that we are seeing right now for us to enter to continue going to the upside again. So here we'll have this, so we'll be expecting to see as they tap into this level, we'll see something like this to the upside. That is what we'll be expecting to see these guys do. All right. So now we'll be looking forward for them to regain strength. Now they broke these structures yesterday. After breaking of this market structure, pull back, tapped into this level. So we want to see them go to the upside to take away this particular high again. That is what we are seeing on dollar index. Let's go straight up to Euro USD. Euro USD, of course, it has we got this yesterday. That was about from Monday. We got this movement. We'll have this push down, which broke market structure here. So what are we expecting? We're expecting them to come back to this level here. Sorry, let me clean this up a bit. Can use this. So I want to see them come down to this level. Yeah. I'll do this clearly. All right, and then sell down. So anything from this particular point here, we'll be expecting them to come to downside. Let's go to lower time frame, like 2 hours or 1 hour. So we can know the block we're working with. So this is a zone where it is. So here we'll have this particular order block. So we'll have break of market structure and return to OB. What do we expect? We expect to see this begin to happen. All right. This time around, it will take out the previous low, and we'll be targeting this particular zone. That is where our target is going to be. Done. Let's go straight to another one, and that is GBPUSD. GBPUSD is performing very well, so want to see them come to this place before we go to the downside. I'm taking out this because, of course, we anticipated that this liquidity to be the grab yesterday, so they grabbed it. All right, after which they are returning back to the OB. Which is where the market is now in 2 hours. Let's go to 1 hour to refine it further. Good. So we're refining it further to 1 hour OB. So we've gotten this. So what I will be expecting to see, break of market structure and return back to the other block. So I'll be expecting to see something like this happen. A push back to this, take away this high, and then do a kind of manipulation in a lower time frame. Then we'll be expecting to see this happen to the downside. So I'll be taking this out. If you go to 4 hours, of course, we see it clearly in 4 hours. So The question is, where are we looking at this market will likely get to today? We'll be expecting to hit this particular level, or they can issue something better than that. Okay, this level has been, okay, took off and was mitigated, so we'll be breaking off this level today. We're breaking this level today. Or we're breaking this level today. Good. So we're taking out this level today. I believe the afternoon news will do its job. So I'll be looking forward to sell the market to the downside. I'll be looking forward to buy this market for now. Why? Because it has broken structure to the downside here. This has been broken. So except I see a push up, I'm anticipating this because on daily time frame here is a major order block. All right. So, and the buy stop liquidity was taken out before we see this break of structure here and pull back to this zone. So, getting back to this zone here, I'll be expecting them to come to the downside. One hour chart. All right, so I want to see them hit this level. Then we'll be good to sell. The next one is gold. We're going to daily time frame. I'm taking out this. So market hit this level. And then we'll have this push to the downside. Hasn't gotten into a fair value gap. I would have loved to see them get into this fair value gap from here before I start anticipating a push to the upside. So what I'll be expecting to see here is this. I'll go back to my 4 hours and ask questions like, what have I seen happening here? Has it broken structure in 4 hours? We just have a minute structure broken in 4 hours. All right. So we'll have this. That's not taken out this level because this is the major structure that need to be taken out in 4 hours. So being that this level here has not been taken out, so I won't be aggressive at this. I will still be approaching this with a scalping methodology until I see that this has been taken off. Talking about this place here have been taken off because what we are still having here is high highs, high low, high high, high low, high high. All right. So now after we have this high high, right, then we'll have this high low. And this high low has not been taken out. So we'll have high high. So I would like to see them creating under high low before I will say this market has actually reversed. But for now, based on what we are seeing on dollar index, we can still anticipate that this market is going to reverse from this particular level here. But then it is not 100% guaranteed because what we are watching is we are playing by what the market is giving us. We are not trying to speculate. We are reading just the chart for us to be able to understand what is the next move of the market makers, then to take advantage of those moves and make good money for ourselves today. So we'll be going straight again to 1 hour chart. Now, like you see, guys, we have a 1 hour chart. It is glaring that this market has actually begun to go down in 1 hour chart. But of course, you know, we've not gotten that in 4 hour chart. All right. So market is fractal. So what you see on higher time frame is also what you see in lower time frame. So your buyers should be supporting, it should be supporting each other. You don't have to get confused. So here we'll have this block, 1 hour. Okay, this is our 4 hours block. You can leave it here. Then we'll have the 1 hour block right there. And then we have seen this has broken structure, so we'll say have this block here. So it broke a structure here. So we'll be expecting to see this happen. I would like to see something like this happen back to this level. Then find its way to this place and possibly come down. This is what I'll be expecting to see for now. As it's coming down, it will be coming down here to this zone here. Okay. Good. Now this is the first bias. Then the second bias, I'm talking about in a short time, Now, if you go to a higher time frame like 4 hours, of course, we know we'll have a structural break there. Now we have all this fair value gap has been filled up, tapped into this and come down here. There's no fair value gap here, so it needs to return back to the OB. So in worst case scenario, we'll have this pullback to the OB. Here, then we'll grab it down. So these are the two places that we're expecting to see a reaction to sell. Once you get to this level, I'll go to a lower time frame, all right, for I to look for entry and sell down. So that is what I'll be expecting from this pair. Then we're going straight to another one, which is AUDUSD. AUDUSD has been performing very well. So this was our analysis that we need to come down here after we took away this high here. We come down, but this high was not really taken out. It only got there, came down, break this, all right? Because it has broken this, we'll have taking away this, all right? So here, we'll have a structural break to this down here. I want to see them return back to the other block. Then we'll look for a way to set the market to downside. Now, the last block that initiated the break of the structure, it's this one. So what are we then looking at? What we're looking at right now is we want to see this go back to this level here, tap this level, then we'll look for entry in a lower time frame to sell this market to downside. It might come during the news or whatever, so I will be glad if I see these guys continue pushing price to the upside before the news, that we can use news to spike down. This was what I gave out yesterday. I told us that we would like to see this guy go to the upside, all right? Then after which, then we'll expect them to come to the downside. Now, this USD card, and this USD card ideally is supposed to get to this particular place, this particular level here. But let's check daily and see if they use that of daily. Yeah, they use that of daily. So they trade into this fair value gap on daily and close the FVG, all right? And so what we're expecting, we're expecting them to go to the downside, all right? That is what USD card is talking about here. And that was what the thing got in here. some person begin to look for a sell to downside to take away this liquidity here. But we'll still be expecting a little push to the upside again before going to a downside. Because if you check, you see that this is the OB that gave birth to this break here. So let me go let me take away this so we can be able to see our chart clearly. Of course, we know our analysis perform 100% of the time. That's 195% of the time. So let's go back to 4 hours and see what we're looking at in 4 hours. So we'll have this high that has been initiated already, meaning that this high has been initiated already, and there is a fair value gap in here, okay? And this is the block on daily. So what are we expecting? We'll see a break of market structure. So we'll still need to have something like this happening. We want to see these guys do this to this level and shoot up to this. All right. So when they shoot up to this level, then we can now start anticipating a push to the downside. That is what this pair is going to give us from now to next week. So we want to see them give us this accurately. So we're going back to another pair. Yeah, this is USDCHF. As you guys can see, USDCHF has been delivering just as we analyzed. So I am taking out this. So this analysis still remain the same on USDCHF. So no more changes on USDCHF because we have this break here, and market got into this fair value gap yesterday. So, and there's also a fair value gap here to counter this particular fair value gap. So we'll be expecting a little push to downside to take into this fair value gap. All right. Has it happened already? So I'll be expecting to see something like this. Let me do that now. Something like this down to this zone, then continue finding its way to the upside. Then from here, we can start going to the downside. All right. So it either gives us this, or it gives, or we'll be expecting to see the reversal from here, just as we anticipated earlier. Okay. So it's either we'll get this, talking about either we'll get the reversal here, or we'll get the reversal here. So that is where our target is on this particular pair. So we want to see them pull back to this level, then break a structure in lower time frame, they'll find a way to go to the upside. That is what we're expecting from this pair. Then the next one, we'll have this NZDUSD. NZDUSD performs very well, just as we analyzed. As you guys can see, they came down here to this particular level. All right. Then one good thing that I enjoy about this particular pair is they are consistent in their flow. Their flow is so amazing. So now the question here is, what are we then looking at here based on what we have seen these guys do? So from here, you know that this is a block, all right? And market has already hit this particular level. So what are we expecting? We should be expecting a reversal because market has broken structure to downside, then return back to the other block. What do you expect? You expect push to the downside, right? Just as we analyze that market will do this and then pull back to the block that will be created here before coming down. But as you can see, that's the block that they came back to again to come back down. So let's go to a lower time frame, like 1 hour, and see what we're looking at in 1 hour. So in 1 hour, this is what we'll have, and we can refine this particular OB in 1 hour, and we'll have this OB in 1 hour. So, and being that we'll have this OB in 1 hour, also look, if you look clearly, closely, what you will see is that there is a block. Okay. Good. There is there is buy stop liquidity here. All right, we'll have a buy stop liquidity here. Being that we have buy stop liquidity here, so what are we then expecting? We're expecting market to come and take out the buy stop liquidity. So I'm taking this out. Of course, we'll know a directional movement. Okay, or I can just leave it and just do a new one. Now, what are we expecting to see here? We're expecting doing that during the London section. We'll be expecting to see a little push to downside, then a push to the upside to grab the liquidity and stop losses that are here. So once this has happened, tap into this particular zone here, I will be expecting to see a break of structure to downside. And this push will continue going to downside, because the injection has been made already. So this is opportunity to take a very good trade that you can actually hold for some time for today. So this is what we'll be expecting from this pair. So let's go straight up to another one, and another one is the US Nasdaq, sorry, this Nasdaq. Then we're going back to 4 hours or daily to see what we're looking at. Now, if you go to 4 hours, of course, you can see that when the market broke a structure, market needed to come back to this particular OB before going down. Then if you watch here, we'll have this OB. We could use this actually. But if you go to a lower time frame, there's an FVG here. Market tap into the FVG to take away this particular liquidity down here, breaking this particular structure. After this liquidity has been grabbed, we'll have market pull back again to this particular OB in a lower time frame. So we are going straight to 1 hour chart. Now, in this 1 hour chart, also we'll refine our entry, and market came back here, tap into this fair value gap, all right, and push to this side. This tap into this fair value gap and push to the upside, and there was a market skip here that happened. So what we should be expecting is, we will be expecting to see market find its way up, manipulate to its way up, possibly come down here, feel this, and push its way to the upside slowly, to the upside. Once market tap here, we will now expect a push to the downside. That is what we'll be expecting for now. Then another one again is for us to see maybe market find a way to come back to this particular OB that was created, that took away or that broke this particular structure down. Now, we might also see something like this happen. So depending on what the market gives us, so once the market hits here and give us a reason to sell, of course, we'll be selling the market there. If it doesn't, if it gives us reason to sell here, then also we'll be selling the market. So I'll take out all this so that we will know what we're watching at. So that is just it. So this is what we'll be expecting to see this currency do for us today. So the next one again is US30. And US30, just as we analyzed, I'm going back to 4 hours, just as we analyzed that we will be expecting this market to come down. All right, we will want to see them come down here, tap into this particular level. As you can see, market broke a structure and then pull back, then also break on that structure again to tap into this particular fair value gap. Now, as market has tapped into the fair value gap, it only takes a fair value to also object a fair value. So we hit this particular level here, the market went back up and tapped it also into this fair value. And what do we expect? We expect a push to downside. Of course, that is good because market broke a structure and returned back to order block. So we are good to sell. So we had a short sell here, which prompted us to analyze this, that it will come down here. Then after that, we should be expecting a push to the upside. So now the question is, what are we then looking at? Now, if you go to your BTMM, of course, you will find out that we'll have almost 3 levels of pushes to the upside. All right, we'll have 3 levels of pushes to the upside. So now we'll have this consolidation, and anytime you see consolidation like this, I repeat, anytime you see consolidation like this, always know that market is going to give you another flag. Now, this consolidation in higher time frame, all right, so we're expecting another flag. There's a flag we're expecting that will happen on this particular pair. All right, so now what are we then looking at in this pair? That is the question. What are we then looking at in this pair? Being that market has tapped into this fair value gap and hit the structural key level. So we want to see them push to the upside. So now what we need to do here, let's go to a lower time frame, like 1 hour or 2 hours, for us to understand what the chart is saying in here. Let's understand what the chart is saying in there. So all we need to know is that market has actually broken stock, has been broken, gathering contract to downside. So we're expecting a manipulation to the upside. Okay, that is what we should be expecting. We should be expecting manipulation to the upside. Good. Now, what we need to also know is there is another block here. Okay, so we'll have this. Tap into this level, got into this place, need to pull back below this level, but there was a gap here. Now market tapped into this to do what? To go to the upside. Market tapped into this to do what? To go to the upside. Except we see a push of this candle to downside again. If we see a push of this candle to downside, market can possibly trade into it and push down. That is to say, maybe they would like to come and use this level. Do you get it? But if not this, if we didn't get that, okay, if we didn't get if we get a push like this, maybe something like this happened, come here, then we'll have something like this, push down again, tap into it, and push down. That market have actually changed. But what the chart is telling us right now is that, guy, we need to go to the upside right now. The market has tapped into this, except we see a push down. They can trade it and go down. And now if you go to 4 hours, 4 hours is telling us clearly that this market needs to go to the upside. So the question here is, what is the Fibonacci level of this particular pair from here? So if you take from here to this high, now you see that markets came below the 50%, all right, and tapped to this level before going to the upside. So we are expecting to see this push to the upside, except we see this guy find a way to dish down, taking out this liquidity, then we can actually go there. So two things that the market is saying, so we'll have to wait, let the market decide what he wants to do before I will be taking this particular trade. But for now, the buyers on a lower time frame says it's going to come and hit this level. All right. Then on the higher time frame says it needs to flush above this high. Okay. Then we are also expecting, based on what we are seeing on our fundamentals, we would like to see this market come to downside. So whatever price action the market gives us is what we take in this particular pair. Let's go to USDJPY. UJ has done well. So we'll have this break of structure. We'll have all this to the upside. Then we're not having a pullback. So I'm taking this particular one out So what are we then expecting to see here? That is a question most person will be asking. Now, what we expect to see here is market has traded into, has broken this structure, and market is coming back to this level. Okay, so we're going to go to lower time frame to be able to understand what this market is saying. And if you watch, when you see a wick like this, please always make use of the wick and forget about the body. So here we'll have market breaking structure, and they're accumulating to the downside. And what do we expect after this accumulation to the downside? Remember what I told you guys, all right? Pivot supply zone. The market came back here. Then what do you expect? You see this to go to the upside. All right, this is what we'll be expecting to see from this particular pair. Then the next one is GBP JPY. GBPJPY is performing very well, so we want to see this. All right, this is the level that we want to see them do what they know how to do best, and they are actually there already. So we want to see them begin to give us a sign of selling this market to the downside. So we'll go back to a lower time frame to ask ourselves questions like, have they done any form of manipulation there? All right, if that has happened, then what are we then looking at? Of course, we'll have this week and this actually depicts or it actually shows clearly that this is the level that they're actually watching. Now, what else I want to see is I would like to see them that during the London section, they find a way to take away this particular high. All right, the previous high will show you what I mean. I would have loved to see them do this because a lot of person will be selling here right now. So I would have loved to see them still come up to the upside. Find a way. Go to the upside. Then we'll start looking for a reversal from there. That is what I would have loved to see in this pair. All right. They've actually hit the level we're looking at, but I would like to see them take away this liquidity. If you go to a lower time frame further, you get what I'm talking about. Now we'll have the initial high that has been created, right? We'll have the initial high. This is Quasimodo. Now in this Quasimodo, that is 15 minutes. Now we'll have this WhatsApp just like the accumulation phase before this upon that came down. Then we'll have this Quasimodo, which is a kind of W, all right? Yes, an inverse W. So we'll have this break of structure here. It came down to go to the upside. Now, if you watch based on your BTMM, of course, you know that we'll have this, and we'll have this. All right, then from here we'll have first push, we'll have second push down. So what are we expecting? We're expecting a third push. Okay, we're expecting a third push, and the third push will likely hit this level. Then we'll have our M. Then we'll begin to look for A1, A2, then W. All right. So that is what we are actually expecting to see. Sorry, we'll have to go into this because sometimes some of us will wonder why market is doing what market is doing. All right, there is a pattern that market makers take. There is a pattern that market makers follow. So if you want to really learn more about how we do what we do, you kindly chat me up on the WhatsApp you see a description box and help us to share, like and comment on this particular channel. All right, and also help us to refer your friends to this, especially those who are finding it difficult to trade forex profitably and make money from this particular industry. If you want to build career, please hit me up and take you one-on-one and make you to become better than I am myself. Thank you very much. I remain blessed. Please help us to turn on the notification button so you can be notified anytime we upload any content. Thank you. I remain blessed. This is where we draw the curtain for today. Daily analysis. Remain blessed. Thank you.